It is Monday, July 24th. Happy Pioneer Day to those of you who know what that is. Just hiked a mile up the mountain from the Bromley shelter where I stayed last night, or hammocked last night anyway. Man, that was a climb. Whatever dried out on my shirt overnight was totally saturated with sweat again by the time I'd gone about 30 minutes up the mountain. You can see in the back there's a warming hut for the ski patrol. It looks like they're building maybe a shelter for backpackers. I'm not sure what that new building is there, but far out it talks about coming up. I haven't taken a look inside yet. I'll do that after a video. You can see the ski lift over here. It's a popular ski area. What I just climbed up was I think a cross-country, well, I don't know, maybe not cross-country ski trail, any kind of a ski trail, I suppose. It says, run around number 1, easiest way down. Not the easiest way up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it is. That right there would be the easiest way up, that chairlift. But anyway, it's nice and sunny. Temps, at least there's a breeze. There wasn't any breeze coming up the mountain. There's a breeze up here on top, which is nice. I'm just gonna take a break and let myself dry out just a little bit, cool down, and then to continue on my hike today. A couple of choices, 12 miles, 14. There's a 17-mile option, which is what I hope to do, but we'll see. I was up earlier today, but man, I woke up at 5:45 and thought, oh, I need to get up. Didn't happen. 6:45 is when I finally woke up. I just went back to sleep. I was tired from yesterday, from the climbing yesterday. And so that's okay. Wanted to get away by 7:30 or 8 o'clock. It was 8:40 when I got away this morning. And that's a little over a mile's worth of hiking. So we just have to push a little bit longer during the day. Taking a little break up here. Got some downhill after this, so that'll be nice. The mountains are gorgeous, though. Out here, it's a different view than some other ones. So I kind of, except for the mud, kind of like Vermont. And also the trails up here. I've heard this before, but the folks up here don't believe in switchbacks. They just go straight up the mountain. True. Straight up the mountain. Very little switching back on trails here, but mostly just straight up. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. The weather forecast has changed somewhat. The chances of rain for tomorrow seem to have dissipated quite a bit. The weather looks pretty nice for the next week, actually, which bodes well for me. I need some good weather. I need to try and push on. If I can only get up earlier. That's the challenge. All right. Well, time to get moving. I ran into some South Mountain hikers yesterday, which was interesting. Probably 3 of them, I think. Birdshot and Moses and can't remember the other one's name now, the last one. He was talking about New Hampshire, and there's a couple of bridges that might be questionable. One of them is damaged, but they have tape on it, but everybody steps over the tape. And the other is, there's a reroute for the other one, I think he said. But he said, you will go slower, so I need to make some distance in Vermont before I get to New Hampshire. Don't know how many more days I'll be in Vermont. Haven't looked at my map or schedule. I tend to be doing less long-range planning now because it just doesn't work. Day-to-day, resupply. I don't even know where I'm resupplying at. Killington, maybe? It's interesting how your thought process changes along the trail. I jettisoned a couple of pieces of equipment. I've got some more stuff to mail home when I get to a place that's open, post office that's open when I happen to pass through town. So anyway, enough for now. Maybe we'll add a little bit more later on, but as you can see, it's a beautiful day. wispy clouds in the sky, sitting on top of Bromley Mountain, just enjoying the weather and enjoying the hike. You guys have a great day. Stay green and keep growing. It's Patriarch pushing on. So I ran into a couple of Green Mountain Club volunteers down the trail a few minutes ago and asked them if there was a spring up here that had been listed in Far Out, and they said no, there's no spring. Well, this is the water source. They said the nearest water is at Peru Peak, which is another 4 miles from here. This is the water source that Far Out was talking about. Yeah, it's not much. I pulled some out of the little pool right there. And then that was a little bit dirty, but then I found that big leaf that's laying on the rock there and put it right there. Or maybe it was right there. I guess it was right there. And pulled out another liter of water from there. So it's not much, but it's cold, it's wet, and it's running. And it's water. And now I'm cameled up. Well, I'm full up. I'm not cameled up. I don't have a water container, my dirty water container full of water, but you know, this was a welcome sight. Thank you, Far Out. And whoever made the note in there about this spring. It's 1665.3 is where I'm at right now on the trail. Yep, welcome. I got another 0.9 to get to Styles Peak. And then this is the biggest, probably the second biggest climb of the day, and the rest of them shouldn't be quite as bad, mostly down. All right, pushing on. It's a little afternoon right now. I'm just in the process of setting up camp tonight. This is my view and the sound that I'll be listening to. I'm just right upstream from the suspension bridge. I don't know if you can see it through the trees there or not. I just did some laundry down in the river, rinsed out socks, shirt, undershirt, pants. Part way up to wash some of the mud out. Yeah, I needed it really badly. I don't know when the next time I'll be at the laundry will be, so. But, home for the night. Got to finish setting up and then cook some supper. It's just after 8 o'clock. This is the Big Branch brook or stream or something like that. That's just before the Big Branch shelter. And I saw lots of great reviews about tenting spots here and a campfire ring and bundled wood. I guess that's what this is. I don't know if there's that many great tenting spots, but there's some, and I've got one of them. Anyway, home for the night. That's it for today.